I've been researching the current money system because I have been standing and am standing in support of an equal money system, yet I am realizing that I don't even understand and have not been educated properly within the current system to know how the current system maintains itself. And so I began to do some research, and one of the words that come forth within myself, realizing I didn't even understand, was the meaning of obsolescence. And obsolescence is the process or the condition of being or becoming obsolete. And I mean, that sounds like that's common sense to know that, but the truth is, my lack of education did not allow me to even be able to see within the common sense of what the meaning of obsolescence really meant when looking at planned obsolescence. And planned obsolescence is a manufacturing decision by a company to make consumer products in such a way that they become out of date or useless within a known period of time. And the main goal of this type of production is to ensure that consumers will have to buy the product multiple times rather than only once. And so this was really interesting for me to begin to understand, even though it's easy to say, even to myself, how did I not realize this? And I just never really took the time. I never researched and began to educate myself, because this goal of planned obsolescence, it naturally stimulates demand for an industry's products, because consumers have to keep coming back again and again to purchase these products, allowing and continuing the consumption that is going on within this world. Products could be ranging from inexpensive light bulbs to high-priced goods like refrigerators or televisions or DVD players. Cars and even buildings are subject to planned obsolescence by the manufacturers and the producers. Our current money system is set up so that it is acting as the system for our own obsolescence, because already we have animals and plants that have become obsolete, as many species are becoming extinct. How is it we fail to recognize we are accepting and allowing our own extinction? Also, within this, there is regulatory agencies, which are government agencies that are responsible for creating rules and regulations that are in accordance to the laws of the land. Now, that's interesting to me, because we have to have regulatory agencies that provides law of the land. I mean, shouldn't the law of the land be equality? Because obviously we exist here and then we die. We're no longer here to enjoy the land. So why isn't all land equal in everyone's? Animals and plants give a perfect example of the law of the land, because you don't see them requiring boundaries built that are unequal, unless of course they've been taught by us. So in an equal money system, all regulatory agencies will be structured so that any changes will adhere within the design of equality for all. Where in our current system, companies are subject to financial losses arising from the probability that the regulatory agencies will make changes to the current rules, or that they will impose a new rule that will negatively affect the already taken trading position, and that causes loss of money. So this creates reduction in the desirability and even in the durability and the economic life of the product. So other factors, there are technological changes and excess supply, but companies are forced to structure their products according to these specifications. So it's interesting, because it's something that you have got to begin to educate yourself about, because you will see that products can be made to last. So the following is proof that products can be made to last. The first product is in Burlingame, California, at a Sam's Italian Sandwich Company, and it opened in 1972. And when they opened, they placed a used Coca-Cola refrigerator in the store that is still there, and the refrigerator has rarely been turned off in over 40 years, has never been worked on, and is still running cold and everlasting. And then there's a woman in San Francisco, California, who has a 1969 GE Chrome stainless steel toaster that has worked perfectly for 41 years. There's a gentleman from the California area who describes his grandfather's 1950 25 horsepower Johnson boat motor that was attached to an old beat-up aluminum boat that he said looked like it had been beaten with a baseball bat and dropped off a building, but it would start up every time. It was aged and slow, but steady and dependable, and it lasted 30 plus years. In Monterey, California, a 24-year-old says, "I have a sandwich press that is 60 years old that was my grandparents'. Nothing fancy, but works excellent, and it smooshes cheese and a couple of slices of bread into a delightful, crispy, gooey mess." In Albuquerque, an elderly woman has a 1937 Frigidaire refrigerator that she has had for 73 years that she says still works perfectly. So with an equal money system, we will be able to stop having to continue to buy products that is set up within a system that is in accordance to assisting us in consuming, and within the consumption we continue to support the system that is in essence creating our own obsolescence of humanity. And within an equal money system, all regulations will require that products be made to last. So support an equal money system where you will benefit from from this yourself, your children will benefit, your grandchildren, their children, and their grandchildren. And then we can bring forth heaven on earth. And this is the perfect solution. It's the beginning solution for humanity to begin to stand up in support of each other and in support of all life equally. So visit equalmoney.org and research the information that is on this website, and research and educate yourself to realize how the current money system is working and operates and is existing, and let's stop this together.